G'day YouTube, how the heck are we doing? It is Foul Play here, back for the final match of this modern league. Unfortunately, last league we lost to that darned fucking totem armor bug. It seems to be back, dressed down. No good for us. We lost the die roll again here. 4 die roll losses in 5 matches. Our opponent looks like they're keeping their 7. We've obviously mulliganed to 6. We're versing Tron. This has got to be bad for us. If we won the die roll, we actually might have been in an okay spot because of the mana confluence. I think this forebodes pretty poorly for us. Just let our opponent know what's up straight away. Strike fear into their heart. Our opponent cycling this Chromatic Star. I guess it's an Sylvan Scrying, and nothing like a casual turn 3 Tron with very little effort. Blast Zone. So you just had natural Tron on 7 and the Sylvan Scrying to get the Blast Zone for us. Oh god, we're pretty fortunate today, aren't we? This is shocking as heck. Alright, well, let's hold up, play around that Khan Liberated. Get that attack in there. I don't think that we can win this one currently. Fortunately, post board, we do have a turn 3 kill with Light Paws that we can do to really annoy our opponent, and they've got the Oblivion Stone. So, yeah, that's annoying. I guess we can't stop the active. We have got Totem Armor to play around the active. So we let this resolve, let our Hyena Umbra do its thing. Gigantha to hand for our opponent. All right. Cool. Looks like they're skipping through too. All right. Well, not the worst turn, I guess. Hey, look, more irrelevant cards off the top of our library. Who needs an aggressive good clock? Not I. Alright, opponent activation on the Blast Zone there straight away, stripping that one away. Now they've got that Oblivion Stone as well. Khan, yeah, heck no. Not happening, opponent. Piss that thing off out of here. No way in hell am I letting that Khan resolve. I mean, we've got 0 auras, so we're super dead anyway, but maybe we hit a Rancor and can reload through an opponent's nothing. Alright, so I feel like our deck is giving us a few middle fingers here this league. It's a bit ridiculous. Opponent playing Chromatic Star now, and I mean, I'll scoop to any big card. I don't think we can beat any big card, but if they're just holding like land sources, cantrips, and what do we see off the top? Gigantha is played. Well, it's not a big card that I care about because it stops at a 5/5. We can reload. We can Rancor. Okay, whatever. Fuck this. A deck does not want to play ball, okay? Alright, so here is a filthy, filthy Tron deck. We can see the Khan Great Creator package with all that fun stuff in the sideboard, you know, ensnaring bridge, etc. They've got Besagers. Sometimes it's like 2 Besagers in the sideboard, sometimes even 3. They usually sideboard their forest out for the Besaju. So it actually powers up our Besaju, so when we hit their Tron land, they don't have a target to search for, which is fortunate for us. Annoyingly, they have Haywire Might in the main, Haywire Might in the sideboard, and, you know, all that good stuff, Cityscape Leveler as well. Alright, fortunately we have a lot of sweet stuff in the sideboard, so Saturday will delay their Planeswalkers by a turn. Force of Vigor is going to interact with their Ensnaring Bridge, things like that, and Gadok Teague is going to turn off a lot of what they're doing. Possible I'm overboarding, and Force of Vigor and Gadok Teague being a nombo, maybe like Gadok Teague plus Subtlety is enough, but I want as much hate as possible here. I probably shouldn't be taking out Light Paws, actually. Alright, so let's go something like this. We'll bring in 3 Subtlety, 1 Force of Vigor, 2 Gadok Teague, and we'll leave in 3 Light Paws, because Light Paws does have that turn 3 kill, and that's really good against Tron. Resolving either a Light Paws or a Gadok Teague on turn 2 is usually enough to beat our opponent. So this hand's potentially a little bit slow. I think it's probably worth a keep though. We get like a 4/2 that can come back. It's not amazing. least Stubborn Denial is active though. Alright, let's keep this and see if it's any good. It's probably come back to bite me. We have to search up the breeding pool with the Windswept Teeth, but we've sideboarded out our Daybreak Coronets anyway, so double white is not really a big concern. Alright, so it looks like our opponent decided to mulligan to 4, and maybe the Magic Gods might be on our side in that regard. We could try to like catch our opponent out with the Stubborn Denial, but like, let's be real, we'll just try and catch out the second spell they cast rather than the first one. One Tron land off the top. All right, let's see how they progress from here. Chromatic Star. I mean, it didn't take long for them to get this sort of nonsense, did it? Temple Garden off the top. And let's just put as much of a clock on our opponent as possible. Holding up Stubborn Denial is cool, but they could like one land into Ancient Stirrings, and then all of a sudden we've wasted our Stubborn Denial. Haywire Might. I think we let that resolve annoyingly enough. I hate this card so much, man. The artifact typing, the Khan the Great Creator, the Exile, it's all just really annoying. Even the life gain is pretty huge. And we hit a Gemstone Mine off the top, so let's just go ahead and attack for 4 here. We currently have Stubborn Denial up, but our opponent can like fizzle that pretty quickly. And it looks like they've decided to declare blockers. I guess they're getting rid of Rancor at this point. And just letting the 2 damage just die. Getting rid of Sentinel's Eyes. Very interesting. I don't think that's correct. So we actually get to trample 3 damage, which is kind of nice. Technically, it's like 1 because they gain 2 life off the activation, which sucks for us, but I guess we'll take what we can. All right, well, if our opponent has nothing else, maybe a well-timed subtlety, and we can just attack and get the victory because we do have subtlety active now. They've bricked on their Tron lands. They've played no other setup pieces. Like, this is looking really good for us. And from next turn, we'll be able to hold up both. It's pretty cool. Although we currently don't have Warping Whale. Yikes, that's really annoying. I guess our opponent had a crazy bloody plan and it's going to work, and they've got that 1 mana up, so Stubborn Denial can't do anything. Pretty unfortunate. So we'll just like subtlety in our opponent's end step and start subtlety beats and hold up Stubborn Denial from that point, because subtlety plus Rancor will be ferocity. Gigantha to hand. All right. And we'll go ahead and throw this guy down. No legal targets. All right. I don't know why I need to go through clicks for that, but that's fine. And what do we see off the top? Classic little garbage Bogle. All right, so we'll go ahead and attack for 5 in the air. Our opponent's Gigantha is not going to do much there. I don't see a huge point in playing this Bogle out. All right, well, maybe there was a point of playing it out. We could have got our opponent 1 life lower, but Team Subtlety getting in there. These Evoke Elementals, a beautiful darn thing. All right, I guess we'll play out this Bogle this time. Opponent is trying to play Chromatic Star, and I don't think we care about that, so I'll let that resolve. We can just counter the relevant spell, which isn't that. Got a Nature's Claim, got a Sylvan Scrying, something. Yeah, well, opponent concedes. They finally got to what they needed, but the Multi 4 was a bit much for them. So I think I like how we sideboarded. I think we just run it back and don't need to think about things too much. God, those Haywire Mites are annoying though. What an absolute garbage hand. And followed up by an even more garbage hand. All right, well, this has Gadok Teague, so we'll just hope Gadok Teague wins the match for us. We don't have much going on after that. But it's mulled to 5 as well. At least we know we got a good 5. Looks like our opponent keeps. We'll do the same. This is a difficult decision on what to bottom. I think it's Windswept Tooth. Because Besage is really strong. I want to keep the Scout as a card to pitch to Force of Vigor. We see 2 draws at a land before we have to play the Besage, right? Expedition map from our opponent. Beautiful. Love it. Maybe I should just upkeep destroy this. Yeah, I think upkeep destroying the Expedition map and then just casting the Gadok Teague. Because you got to remember as well, once we resolve the Gadok Teague, we can't cast Force of Negation because it's CMC 4 or greater. So we might as well just make our opponent's life hard. Alright, well, we see a Tron land there, and Hyena Umbra off the top. I think we don't get too tricky. We just jam the Gadok Teague. Hope it's good. Our opponent has Tron anyway. Come on, man. Just chill the heck out. Gigantha to hand and passing to us. All right, so we haven't won yet, but we can get this on board. We can attack. And then we can go and destroy one of our opponent's Tron lands before they can do anything with it, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to set a stop on my opponent's draw step, I believe. And we're going to pull up, I reckon, I could be greedy wanting to go after the tower. We'll just go after the mine because they played that last. Some Tron players do intentionally missequence their Tron lands so that the duplicate is like played later on. Oh, fuck off, man. Come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me. We've been got. We've been had, guys. We've given them a green mana for Gigantha too. Oh boy. Oh buddy. Well, maybe like a Rancor, an Ethereal Armor, or a Daybreak Coroner. Any of the above would be nice. And we get Glade Cover Scout. Go team. Go team Bogle. Well, hopefully they're full of Planeswalkers in hand and draw nothing but lands that are not Blast Zone and Planeswalkers for the remainder of the match. Ancient Stirrings. All right, well, it didn't take long. They're going to find something good here. Yep. Sounds about right. Oblivion Stone. That wasn't very hard for you to find, opponent. We do have the Hyena Umbra totem sort of thing. We took out Daybreak Coroner. I don't know why I'm saying I want to find that one. How fucking annoying, man. I don't know how we win from here. That's our only Besage, our only Force of Vigor. Our opponent's holding up Oblivion Stone indefinitely. All right, well, they're just cashing it in. Nope, fake counter. Okay. Oh, cashing it in now? Yes! Go Teague! Let's go Teague! Another Hyena Umbra where that came from. Expedition map for Blast Zone. Bugger off, opponent. Just calm the heck down with just hitting everything of relevance. Oh, opponent is getting in there, and I guess that makes sense because it's the 3-turn clock. A Rancor would be nice. Bro, we can't cast that. That really sucks. So I think we attack. We probably leave Scout for a future turn because we don't want to let them know that we have the chump blocker. Warping Whale. Okay, well, whatever. 1 card in hand for them. They get a Blast Zone as well. Another Tron land. Okay. Well, they already had all the mana in the world, so even more mana doesn't really do anything. Here we can attack. It's not very good. It's annoying. Gigantha's going to beat us here. Plus the expedition map gets blast zone and just life is easy. Or just beside you. Does that mean they already have the blast zone, or they can get the blast zone from a Sylvan Scrying or something? What's going on here? 10 mana? Just an Ulamog. Okay. He's going after our land sources. After all of this, I don't think our opponent had a single Planeswalker. I don't really think subtlety putting this on top of our library helps us, but this resolving also doesn't help us. So I don't know, man. This freaking sucks. All right, go Team Bogle. Yeah, woo. We got this. Yeah. There's Solitude was the card we really wanted, right? Oh, how sad. Maybe we should have mulled to something better, but like a hand with Gadok Tig, you got to keep it. Our opponent just had the hand that didn't care about Gadok Tig, so... come on, let me know. Did you have like any Planeswalker, or did you sideboard them all out or something ridiculous? That's so sad, man. All right, so an end of 2 and 3, and I mean, it's not the best result for the deck, but then again, we got screwed by the Totem Armor bug again on Dress Down, so that sucks. Otherwise, we really could have beat that Is It Prowess deck, so I mean, I don't know what to think. I think Stubborn Denial felt really good, and I think this felt better than recent leagues where I've run green-white. So yeah, pretty happy with the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subtlety... I don't know, maybe I'm overvaluing this card. Maybe something like Chalice is a bit better. I'm unsure. Let me know what you think in the sideboard section, guys. If the Amulet Titan deck is running about, I think there's a pretty strong case for Subtlety. Anyway, comments are good for the YouTube algorithm, guys. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you then.